some sleight of hand tricks.
Well, hello everybody. Welcome to another Ride Along with Goggles. And today we are in Radium Hot Springs at the big sawmill here, the big Chuck and Jack's. And man, this place, well, you saw it if you saw that preview. It's huge. Wow. I think we can just drive straight out the end and go around that road up to that stop sign yonder and head around. Pretty easy to pick up. The triggers in the background, that green, oh, got too far away. There it is, just above middle top of the screen. So I just drove right around and had hard parking on, but it was just a drive in, so nice and easy for the B double. I got the load with Truckee Dispatch because where I wanted to go is to that BC Hydro site here. So we get to drive across the dam, go through the tunnel all the way around and drop it off in there. So should be pretty interesting. Really looking forward to this. Official first job in there. New skin, just kind of working on it. Well, it's actually pretty close.
Route guidance has started. Please drive to the highlighted route.
Had one of those days. Put a bunch of stuff up. I think I got 4 items up on the Sellfy store on Friday. Oh, excuse me. So it was a good day. But, I was trying to remember. Okay, so I got the 2 voice navs up there. My voice nav that I did with Gamer Old Man. And we got Donnie's up there, and I've made them look better. They got good thumbnails and the descriptions are right. And not that the description on my other one was bad or anything, but it just all sort of makes more sense now. And, oh man, we could have went across that scale. It's open. Hey, wait a minute. Let's do that. Oops. Lost my grip on the wheel. Oh no, we're going to crash into a tree. Yep. Oh no, it's invisible. Let's see if we can weigh ourselves out. That's pretty cool that those are active. God dang, you could weigh in and weigh out.
Recalculating.
Wow, fantastic. 72. Nice. So let's see, 72,000. This says 34. So you take that to be 46, 22. I guess 22 and 22. Wait a minute, that'd be 44. It's more than that. No, it's less. So 22 and 20 for the truck and trailer. Yeah, so 22 for the truck. 22 for the trailer. Oops, go up on the side there. Pay attention here. Well, that's freaking cool. So now a guy can weigh in and weigh out at this site. Now that adds to your, if you're doing the logs, if you're bringing logs, are you coming in to take out a load of logs? Or well, that doesn't make sense either. You're bringing them in. So you can bring your logs in, weigh, drop the logs off, and then weigh empty, and you know how many pounds of logs you hauled in. Wow, pretty cool. Where's my volume at? Hopefully everyone's okay.
Recalculating.
So we got the company flat deck and lowboy hauler here for Columbia Valley. You can't put a headache rack on Dom's 379, so it will make sense if you wanted to put this skin on for logging as well. This would be like the... All right, you go ahead and do that.
Continue straight on.
Those flags are got a nice flutter to them. So, lots to talk about here with this ProMods Canada and what's going on with it. With you see that blog on, or that, you know, that thing they had on the Steam launch page for ATS. Stop sign. Wow, tons of brakes. Almost put myself through the windshield there. Let's have a look at that. Too much brakes. Gameplay. Wow. It's crazy. Oh, we'll turn it down to like 71. Try that. We do have 5 axles on 34,000 pounds of load, so that little slowdown got all my AI caught up to us here. Jump in front of that guy? Oh no, don't stop. You can stop. We're not. But either way, everybody says you are. So anyway, that road, he's doing he's doing a U-turn. That road right there, that's the way I would go home to Calgary if I was here. It's quite a drive. It's a beautiful drive. It's probably trying to remember how long that takes. 3 hours maybe. Oh, what's going on here? So anyway, if it takes that long to get, or rather, with SCS working on BC as we speak, they got a team assembled. They're working away at it. Probably be the 3rd DLC of the year, and it's a big deal. Now, what is ProMods gonna do? Because it sounds to me like if you talk to that, or rather read the blog from, or the discussion with the guy who's I guess heading up the BC project for SCS, they came into BC. Let's see, they went up to Whistler, they stayed there, they went across the top. I don't think they went north or anywhere up like Williams Lake or further north. They came down through, how far over that way did they go actually? I'm trying to think. I think they just went to Kamloops and down to Soyuz. Down the middle. I'll show you on the map. It's kind of important to what I'm thinking is going to happen. It's just me thinking, so that's an awful scary thought. I wouldn't read too much into it, but let's have a quick look here. So, if where they went was, they went to Vancouver. They checked to see how the port and everything works and the everything. They went up this way. They stayed up at Whistler, which is up here. They went across. Sounds like they went across to, pretty sure they said Kamloops. And they might have just come on down to Soyuz this way. If they did, well, they didn't get very far this way. But they're talking about doing 2/3 of BC. Well, look at the size of BC. It goes way up here. This bit here is the US, if you didn't know. There's a chunk of this is the United States right there. So, and then this is BC here, and everything in here. So that's 2/3 of that. That's a lot, including the island. So it might happen. They might do this chunk. They might leave this as it is. Maybe these guys will keep working on it. And the Alberta border is not in the right place because the hot springs right here where we are, it's not in Alberta. We see that. So this is all kind of out of whack. I don't know how they'll fix that. But anyway, maybe ProMods will move into Alberta. If ATS does this, they'll just give this all up to ATS, let ATS do what they want with it, and then maybe they'll move into Alberta. Maybe they'll keep doing this area, and ProMods or ATS will do that chunk. So I can't see them. They might put a road all the way up, who knows. But they may just ignore this whole section over here. It's too bad because, I mean, I spent a lot of time going up here in the winter. There's no real good roads or anything. It's winter stuff, like in this whole area, drilling and oil and gas, Cold Lake, all kinds of stuff up there. Anyway, get back to it. So, slow down here. I'm getting all excited. Oops, wrong button. Scrap that one. Got to do something with the rear fenders. I don't think I'm going to leave them yellow. I don't know. You guys have to tell me what you think. It's kind of wobbly for getting a good look at them. I jump out there and end up in the fence somewhere. Well, here's a little chance. Man, it doesn't look terrible, but I haven't decided. I also don't want to do any more skinning this weekend. I want to do what I was supposed to do last weekend and have a chill weekend. It's the wrap up of the Olympics, and all I've been watching is highlights and the occasional hockey and curling. Oh, I did catch some of the like big air and slope style and stuff like that. Didn't catch any half pipe, and I kind of like watching that. Didn't see any of it so far. So it's going to be all highlight reels for me. I guess you guys will have to keep me, if the hockey games are going on during the live stream later today, you'll have to just keep me posted on the scores and I'll catch the replay. But here's the good news. It's 5 o'clock. So I got a whole bunch done today before my carriage turned into a pumpkin.
Continue straight on.
Brakes are still killer. I think that's gonna narrow right up there. Oh, we didn't make it. I wonder if he'll give it up if I, yep. Put the fear of God in him. Sorry about that, bud. Curse that dang Columbia Valley logging driver. I do want to, it's just Friday night, I would like to see if I can get my Ruta load order sorted out and get in the independent owner operators convoy Friday night. So you'll know if that happened or not by the time you see this. If I get in and live stream. I haven't live streamed a convoy in a little while.
Keep to the right.
Yeah, so what went up on the Sellfy was the two voice navs and Southern Skinning skin pack for the high wall Tinty. And there's a truck skin. Oh yeah, the Calico Creek for the FLX. And I think the Lost Bayou skin for this truck will be the next one to go up. But unless I get real bored on Sunday, that'll probably happen on Monday.
Get ready to make the next left.
Oops. Wrong button. There we go.
Make the next left.
It's funny, this little bit coming up right here, this reminds me so much of the road when we were coming out of that logging site at Radium and come up to the traffic circle. Because there's a hotel on the right there. And
Get ready to make the
I
next
remember
left.
registration being there one year and for the car show.
Make the next left.
And just coming up that in the hotel on the right. I can't remember what kind of hotel it was. Might have been something like a Holiday Inn or something. I forget. If that was even where it was, it's just my brain's going, yeah, that was it. But my brain's a scary place, so it may not be. Oh, I forgot to put front signal lights on this thing. Uh-oh. Going rogue.
Keep to the right.
So I was going to look for a, my other option. Oh, we got the way around. Good. Other option would have been for today's trip, would have been go up past the hot springs to the quarry site up there, grab some machinery, and I want to do something that was sort of a little realistic. Like we're taking some lumber in there. It could be a construction project. Could be we're making, you need some, doing a bunch of concrete work and they need some material for forming. This stuff would probably work. Yeah, just something they might be doing there. They wouldn't be building a lot of permanent structure out of wood, but they could be using it for forming some concrete. So that kind of, and then it was, oh wow, Columbia Logging. Well, I just did a trip with the 850 modding Kenworth LW, and I thought, that skin would work on Dom's 379. And the biggest reason is Dom's 379 here is one of the easier trucks, quote unquote, put that loosely, to put a striper on the fender, and in particular the rear fenders. And I did the rear fenders, but I didn't do the half fender. And also, when I say I did them, it's rough. I sketched them in. The front ones are good. The front stripes I'm happy with. I guess you could probably figure out where the thumbnail is going to come from. Yeah, we'll be waiting till we get to the dam. Although, I did take a photo Just after I'd loaded, because the mountains, the sun coming up, everything looked really good. But yeah, I got up bright and squirrely on Friday morning for the trip over to the hospital for the blood work and stuff, my quarterly blood work. Didn't get an emergency call from the from the doctor to the transplant team, so everything's good. They used to call, like, you know, after, and I used to get blood work a lot, like obviously post-transplant, but nowadays, what is it? It's going to be 7 years this year. They don't call you unless something's way out of whack. You don't get the calls just says everything's good, because they're too busy with people who may not be good. No, it's kind of nice. So, but boy, was it cold out! Holy moly! had the Jimmy plugged in overnight, and it started really good, but I'm sure the engine itself was pretty warm. But it's like I don't know why the starter seems to go like really slow. And it went around once and started, but it was a slow revolution of the starter. It's like the starter's frozen. Like whatever loop, that doesn't make sense. Yeah, she's doing this again where she wants us to go in here. She must work for Tourism BC. So to fix the Donna, the voice nav up, what I did, I just did a nice thumbnail for it, and I arranged the you know, the name of the mod and the version, and so when it's Donna, like that was the idea that I think when I asked for names, that was the one that struck a chord, being that Donnie's the author, and so it looks proper as a thumbnail, and the description, when you check it out, gives credit where credit's due and the whole thing. So just as I was getting to make this video, getting ready to do it, got a question in a DM. The fellow was asking why his game crashes when he goes to select a truck. Well, that's not a question I can answer off the top of my head, because obviously it takes some investigation, right? And I would encourage people to look at their game log. So I'm thinking of doing a couple things. One is maybe just do a little short video tutorial on how to look at the game log. And then I think what people need to do, or what I may need to do, is start a channel. And I have to look, maybe we already have a channel. We have a channel for game issues, I'm sure, gameplay, but maybe we need to make one specifically for game crashes and run people through the steps they need to take before start asking folks, well, what's wrong? Because I'm not, you know, it's, I don't know if you remember that guy back in the day, Kreskin. I'm not Kreskin. Nobody is. And so you can't just give an answer. Well, the answer is this: because your game crashes. I don't know, and I would only know by seeing your game log and your load order, and the load order is key. So what we could do is we had a channel where it's specific to crashing. Before you can ask a question, have you done this? And read the steps of what to do in your troubleshooting. Before you ask the question, have screenshots of your load order available so that can be looked at, and then a capture of your game log. And with those things, then there's a lot of people can help. It wouldn't just be me, because I'm in a time crunch like this. I can't just stop and go, well, let's find out. Because number one, I don't know how much of the work you could have done I have to do for you or get you to do, such as understand your load order, check a load order tutorial. It's easy, like tutorial, it's fast, like it's not a big problem.
Continue straight on.
But the good thing is, and this is going to sound like hard medicine, but I didn't learn the things I've learned about the game easily. It took, lots of game crashes. I lost profiles. All kinds of bad things happened when I first got in the game. And I'm the kind of guy who wants to touch all the buttons and go everywhere and do everything. And so I'm my own worst enemy in a lot of ways. And but it gives me the natural curiosity to go and figure out why. And with the help of other people, well, look in your game log. Oh, there's one of those. Okay. So go and look in there. And initially I would start at the top and work my way down. Well, it'd take hours. And I just learned, no, just go to the bottom, work your way up, and the last couple things are what killed the game. Anyway, don't need to go and do it any further here. Let's maybe think about making a channel and getting something going where people can find help, and the people who know how to help them can step in. And once you've got the right information from the person in trouble, and quite often the person in trouble will probably pretty quickly figure out what's going on and learn how to manage it. Anyway, enough of that. Just throwing it out there. I don't think we're going to stop for a brake check. Our brakes are killer. They're so strong. We're so lightly loaded. Oh yeah, I guess it's between Revelstoke and Kamloops where we turn up. no, it's at Revelstoke maybe. Yeah, it should be pretty soon. Oh yeah, we got 28 miles to go, so we'll be turning north real soon here. This is at first taking a load up to the hydro dam.
Move to the furthest right lane, and then make the next right.
Jeez. Gotta do a better job of those downshifts to keep over revving the engine and grinding it.
Make the next right.
Deep Grove. Yeah, I don't think that's on the map just yet. Maybe someday.
Furthest left lane, and then make the next left.
Tourist attraction, BC Hydro.
Make the next left.
Well, a car's still sunk down in the pavement. Oh yeah, and if I should have mentioned right off the top, if you weren't aware, this is this ProMods Canada version is up on available on their website. Nobody coming? Oh wow, that's almost a photo right there. Oh, we'll get a little closer. Yeah, this car's going to come around the other way. No, so we were trying to get out of here. Now, do we have to... Oh, it's automatic. Look at all the site safety warnings. Demolition work in progress. Huh. Construction work in progress. Yep, that's what we're here for. Grabbed a few photos there, but let's see if something comes along that we like more. Pedestrians here. But why there's no people? Maybe they'll get added in the update. Best view by a damn sight. Some more photos. See how tight this site is here. Oh, is that a Faraday style site? Oh yeah, right.
Get ready to make the next left.
Well, I don't know how hard they'll be able to make this on us. We'll see.
Make the next left. You have arrived at your destination. Route guidance is now finished.
Okay. Oh, yeah, okay. That shouldn't be too bad, I don't think. Famous last words. At least we're not having to go around the back. give ourselves a little room on either side for maneuvering here. See if I can take advantage of it or not. That would be the question. Should be on everybody's mind. Already messing it up. Trucks longer than you think. They're putts. Too late again? All right. Save it. Might be coming in a little wide here. Oh yeah, we kind of messed it up. For sure. Should have been looking from over on this side. That's the nice thing about doing it from here. It's like you got somebody operating a drone for you. If you're in the truck, you don't have any of that advantage. Trying to sneak it by that. Oh no, we messed it up again. I don't know if we're going to hit something in there or not. Yep. But should be good now. The truck's not all that long. Pretty slow to respond. I gotta get, I downloaded it, but I haven't used it yet, as Brian Modmaker's B-Double is back out. I imagine I should check with the Sartana. It must be out too and available for use. Oh, a little more. Wow. Yeah, this is just crazy. This ProMods Canada, how good it is. Wow. Super impressive. Yeah, really eager to see what's going to happen. Are they going to move further east? Are they going to leave a portion of... is SCS going to leave the... so... let's say Lake Louise, Banff. Well, Banff is in Alberta. Lake Louise is in Alberta. So I guess like the Emerald Lake area. Fernie. Not Fernie. Field. Emerald Lake and Field and all that kind of stuff in over. And then just let ProMods Canada take it into Alberta. You never know. I trust them to do a good job if they do get that assignment, because I'm liking what I see here. So, as always, guys, appreciate you following along, and I look forward to catching you later on in the live stream if you can make it. If not, be sure and catch the replay, and catch y'all later. Take care, and bye for now.
Tree.